Hello there, ladies and gents. It's Dr. Phil here, and I'm just preparing for a time lapse, I reckon. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to make gem after gem after gem, and you're just going to see it sped up because it looks cool. So I've got these two. These are the last two remaining fill mill opals from the opal mills. Don't worry, they're just covered in a bit of muck. We'll clean them up, don't you worry. I'll get this one as well. This is going to be an interesting one too, because it's got this pattern at the back here. Now what that tells me is that this is going to fracture. So I am going to have to very carefully soap it up, and you'll see one of two things happen here. You will see either a beautiful opal emerge, or you will see a massive opal explosion. Either way, very good viewing for YouTube, don't you think? Alright, let's have a look what else we've got here. I'll just give you a few examples of what's going on in there. Here we go. So, got this one here, beautiful. That one there, beautiful. We'll get them going once we've dealt with everything else. So that's the game plan tonight, and hopefully you will see it either in shorts, or maybe I'll make it in a slightly longer format, because that'll be cool. So first things first, let's get these ones dealt with, and there's also some offcuts sitting around. Where are my offcuts? I'm sure there's more than that sitting around. Let me see if I can spot them. These ones are part of the other opal package, which has turned out to be, quite frankly, spectacularly successful. Jeff has been trying to get this one done for I don't know how long, so we'll get it done. As a matter of fact, he deserves the respect he deserves, so we'll get this one done first. Let's get the machinery moving. And hopefully you're going to have a lovely time with some, music in the background. And the first cab off the rank was a Mintsby opal, and that was one that was selected by Jeff in our opal battleship competition. When we started looking at it, it was pretty terrible. I had to start cutting it, and boy did I have to start cutting it quite severely. In the end, this opal was like 3 or 4 pieces and tiny, tiny, tiny. But it's okay. Just so you know, not my blood, just water. And there we have it, the world's smallest Mintsby stone. It looks okay, it's just tiny. Let's go find something better to cut. When I started cutting this one, I realised it wasn't much better. It's a bit bland, but beggars can't be choosers. Nice stone all up. Didn't take long anyway. And there it is, such as it is. A little bit colourless, but hey. This stone rising from the depths is a bit colourless. I was putting it in a black background before, but there's also a crack there. That's what I'm trying to demonstrate. Massive, massive cracks, so I have to cut it or slice it. Here we go. Cut, 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 cut. Along at an angle. A nice stone, nonetheless. Just got to cut it nicely. Alright, it'll get cut in a second, and then we'll go back to the speedy stuff. There you are. Nice cut stone. This stone was an offcut from a previous session, as I mentioned earlier. There was nothing particularly difficult about it. It was just offcut because the other bit was a bit larger. So that meant that when I got around to doing this one, it was actually relatively easy to do. So I just went and rounded it off a little bit, and Bob's your uncle, away we go. And here it is, nice little offcut stone with a bit of sparkle in it. Uh-oh, here's trouble. This stone has quite a few issues. Looks like quite a nice stone, but if you know what you're looking for, there are problems. So I'm just grabbing my laser so that you can actually see what's going on here. Okay, so laser on. Just figuring out exactly what shot for you guys to see. But as we start getting everything sorted out, you can actually see that there's an awful lot of issues with the stone that are brought about by the laser. You can see a few cracks are sitting down there on the face even, which we have to get rid of. You can see on the back there are some issues. What you're seeing there more than the issues is actually the structure of the stone. That is a lump. It's not necessarily a crack. It's kind of a lump of differing density, which means that it is going to nap off. And there's also a crack sitting there. So what you're going to see is you're going to see basically a section that will come away. It's a bad stone, but also it's a good stone. There's also another little piece that will nap off there. But in general, it's got quite a nice kind of colour to it. Just pointing out another crack in the face of the stone. Not much you can do about that. I wasn't actually sure if you could see the cracks on the stone, but now looking at it secondarily, yeah, it's pretty easy to spot. So yeah, that dark patch is as bad as you think it might be. I don't see many people pointing this out, but it's no big secret. A bit of soap actually helps to make sure that the stone won't be so severely affected. There goes a piece. And we'll just take out the other piece whilst we're here. There it goes. Now more soap, and I'll just leave you to watch the fun. Oh, now there's a big bit. Now, oh, someone take it, someone take it. Save me from myself. Someone save me from myself. Isn't that weird? At this point, the hard yards are done. Just cleaning up the face now. And the back a bit. And there is a small crack that I have to deal with. But, you know, not as bad as what I was dealing with before. And that's that done. Yeah, there's still a little bit of a defect there. I don't think it's a big problem. Next stone. This is a stone from the Riley gun collection, as well as the next one. Both of them are kind of nice, and they come up with some nice shiny little results, so I'm very happy with them. Let's move this whole shebang bang inside. Haven't got any pointers or anything, you're just going to have to deal with it. Here we go. So here's the big one. That was the one that had some splitting problems. I'll get to you in a second. That one had some splitting problems, and I was able to carefully negotiate them, but there might be still a crack just down there. This one, I think basically the major problem with that is it's boring. This one is a Battleship Jeff Special. I'll put that one over there. This one is another offcut, which goes probably here. Offcut. This one, Riley Gun Rough. He mentioned that this was really good rough. I left it in a weird shape because I'm going to keep it freeform possibly. Another piece of Riley Gun Rough, which is a nice little circular shape, or maybe an oval. Cabochon of some description anyway. This one is another offcut. So I'll get them polished up, but it's been a pretty successful evening. Good night, Dr. Phil out. Boom, chick da bum bum, Dr. Phil. Like, subscribe. Ha ha. Oh, that's right. Work with me, baby. Yes, yes. Work with the camera. Work with the camera. Oh, yes. Now you're a tiger. That's right. You're a tiger. You're a tiger. That's totally your bag, baby. That's totally your bag. Oh, yeah.